Hi, I'm Dr. Gregory Apsey here in Warren, Michigan, and I'd like to speak with you about this period of time we're in. We're in the fall, going into winter time, and what we start to see at this time of year, also in the springtime, are a lot of people coming in with what we call sinus-related toothaches. Um, Generally, the way they look for the patient is that their teeth have all of a sudden become sensitive to biting pressure, and they tend to have more cold sensitivity in their teeth. So you should always have that checked out, because it can also indicate that there's decay, or there's a broken filling, or there's a loose crown. Those problems can also cause cold sensitivity and biting pressure sensitivity. But in many cases, our patients come in, and with a little bit of diagnostic work, or we're checking the sinuses, we're evaluating the teeth and seeing that there are no other problems with the teeth, we have diagnosed a sinus-related toothache. We generally will recommend at that point that the patient take an over-the-counter sinus medication. We also are recommending, and it's based a lot on my own experience with sinus infections in my own mouth, or in my own sinus cavities, the use of a neti pot. And one of these days I'm going to show you how I do it on myself, but I'll just tell you about it. It is something that's available in the drugstore. It looks like a little teapot, and in that teapot you make a mixture of warm, previously boiled water, warm it up a bit, fill it up to the fill line, and then you place in the neti pot a half teaspoon of sea salt, plain, unadulterated sea salt, and you just shake it up, and then while leaning over the sink and tipping your head, you could pour that water through the one nostril. It'll go through and it'll come out the other nostril, and it is a way to clean out the nasal cavity, but at the same time all the sinuses that you have in your head are drain into your nasal cavity. And what we find at this time of year is that as we start dealing with molds in the air from the leaves rotting down, a lot of people have allergies, and so they begin to develop symptoms in their nasal cavities due to the breathing in of these molds. And so by cleaning, and that tends to then lead to sinus infections for a lot of people. So by cleaning out the nose, removing the allergens, and by clearing out the mucus that builds up, those sinuses are able to clear out and remain cleared. One winter that's real notable for me, I had 5 sinus infections that required the use of antibiotic. And I found out about the neti pot at the end of that winter, and since then I've been using it pretty regularly.
How are you?
Especially during the winter months, I use it on a daily basis, and I'm able to prevent all sinus infections in myself, and I'm sure it would be very helpful to you as well.
Okay.
So if you find that you have tooth pain in the back, it's from biting pressure and cold, do check it out with your dentist. But you may find that it is that typical annual sinus-related toothache, and the fix for it may be a very simple fix, but it should be checked out. So anyways, you can call us at 586-573-7700, and we'll be happy to help you. Have a nice day.